Wilson Brown, 1841, January 24, 1900, was a Union Navy sailor during the American Civil War and a recipient of America's highest military decoration, the Medal of Honor. Biography: Brown was born a slave in 1841 in Natchez, Mississippi on Botany Bay Plantation. He was a slave to James Surratt at Carthage Plantation when the Civil War began. Brown enlisted in the Navy from his home state in March 1863. He was assigned as a landsman to the USS Hartford, the flagship of Rear Admiral David Farragut's West Gulf Blockading Squadron. On August 5, 1864, during the Battle of Mobile Bay, Admiral Farragut led a squadron of 18 Union ships, including the Hartford, into the Confederate-held Mobile Bay. As the squadron came under fire from Fort Morgan, Fort Gaines, and Confederate ships, Brown and 5 other sailors worked on the Hartford's berth deck, loading and operating the shell whip, a device which lifted boxes of gunpowder up to the gun deck. As they worked, a Confederate shell exploded in their midst. Brown was blown through a hatch and landed unconscious on the deck below. The dead body of another man landed on top of him. The only other of the 6 men to survive was landsman John Lawson, who was thrown against a bulkhead and momentarily stunned. Although wounded in the leg, Lawson refused medical treatment and returned to working the shell whip. After regaining consciousness, Brown did the same. The 2 men continued in their duties, keeping the ship's guns supplied with powder through the remainder of the battle. For these actions, both Brown and Lawson were awarded the Medal of Honor 4 months later, on December 31, 1864. Wilson Brown received his Medal of Honor on General Order No. 45 dated December 31, 1864. General Order No. 45 awarded the Medal of Honor to a total of 147 sailors and Marines. Of those 140 were Navy, 5 on the list were identified as African American or of African descent out of the 8 total known recipients for the Navy during the Civil War. Following his discharge, Brown was released and returned to Natchez, MS, where he married Lucinda Brown of Moses Plantation. Lucinda died on April 10, 1886 or 1887 of an unknown ailment. Wilson married a second time to Lizzie Ramsey Briscoe on November 21, 1888. Lizzie was the daughter of James Briscoe and Mary Ann Walter. She had a sister Anna Young, 22 Garden Street, and an uncle Jackson Briscoe, minister that officiated Lucinda Brown's funeral. Wilson had an aunt Jenny Gray. On June 10, 1901 she lived at 30 Beaumont St. Natchez, MS, and a brother Washington Bell. Per the statement of Bell, he says, "I am supposed to be the full brother of Wilson Brown, but Wilson Brown was the only name he ever bore. Brown was the name of his mother and father." Their marriage certificate reveals they were married by Reverend George Lindo and that Wilson was illiterate as he leaves his mark on the marriage certificate. Lizzie had been married before per the pension record to Andrew Ramsey, who was convicted of larceny and sentenced October 13, 1883 to 5 years. He died on January 23, 1884 of pneumonia. Lizzie and Wilson did not have any kids. Lizzie and Wilson owned a home in about 1 acre just north of the Natchez National Cemetery, and the location is only referred to as near Natchez, MS, and just north of the cemetery, 2 cows and 2 horses owned. The house was 2 bedrooms and was built by the couple, the land given to them by her father. Their neighbors were Wade G. Rowan and Margaret F. Burrs. Brown died on January 24, 1900 at age 58 or 59 and was buried at Natchez National Cemetery in his birth city of Natchez, Mississippi. Wilson Brown is one of 8 African Americans to receive the U.S. Navy and Marine Medal of Honor during the Civil War. Medal of Honor citation. Landsman Brown's official Medal of Honor citation reads, "On board the flagship USS Hartford during successful attacks against Fort Morgan, rebel gunboats under Ramsey SS Tennessee, 1863, in Mobile Bay on the 5th of August 1864. Knocked unconscious into the hold of the ship when an enemy shell burst fatally wounded a man on the ladder above him. Brown, Upon regaining consciousness, promptly returned to the Shell Whip on the berth deck and zealously continued to perform his duties, although 4 of the 6 men at the station had been either killed or wounded by the enemy's terrific fire. See also: List of Medal of Honor recipients, List of American Civil War Medal of Honor recipients, AF. Notes. References: This article incorporates public domain material from websites or documents of the United States Army Center of Military History. Wilson Brown Medal of Honor, USS Hartford, Civil War. Medal of Honor. Naval History and Heritage Command. March 21, 2019. Retrieved July 30, 2019. Civil War Medal of Honor recipients, AL. Medal of Honor citations. United States Army Center of Military History. April 27, 2005. Retrieved 2007-01-15. Hanna, Charles W. 2002. African American recipients of the Medal of Honor. A Biographical Dictionary, Civil War through Vietnam War. Jefferson, North Carolina. McFarland and Company, Incorporated, Publishers. Pages 21-22. ISBN 0-7864-1355-7. External links: Wilson Brown. Claim to Fame. Medal of Honor recipients. Find a Grave. Retrieved October 21, 2008.